Welcome back, folks. Chase Valenzuela here with Balls of Fame Pro Shops, coming at you from inside Enterprise Park Lanes in Springfield, Missouri. Here today to review the brand new IQ78U. This is our newest urethane offering within the Storm family of bowling balls, and it does provide a unique shape we'll get into. Initial thoughts on this ball is that it's not something like the Zen U, where it really sort of breaks the mold of traditional urethane ball motion. It does really complement the pitch black and create that traditional urethane shape. These lanes were absolutely on fire while I was filming, so there was a lot of bounce, a lot of hook down lane, a lot of hook to the right. And so it does really pick up and look pretty good for me, where traditionally I do have to sort of throw traditional urethane up the lane. This one I was able to get left to right even better than my pitch black, which I do compare to coming up. As you might have guessed from the logo on the 78U, this ball does have the C3 core featured in the other IQ balls that are currently in the line, so that's in the Ruby and the IQ Tour Solid. The diff on that core is a touch higher than what we get in the pitch black, and a touch lower than what we got in the Zen U. The Zen U for me was also quite a bit more cover and hooked quite a bit more down lane, and so the 78U gives us something that's maybe a little more dynamic core-wise than the fast pitch and the pitch black, but it's not crazy different or hooking a crazy amount more, and that's something that I was pleasantly surprised by, because I expected this to be more along the lines of the Zen U, where it does roll more like a traditional urethane ball. What that tells me is Storm simply took a traditional urethane cover and wrapped it around that C3 core, and I like that approach a lot just because more core in these urethane balls tends to benefit me. Like I said earlier, I typically have a pretty hard time getting urethane to go left to right, and the ball flaring a little bit more obviously helps me be able to hook it and kind of chase it in and get it to shape more like some of the guys that tend to succeed more with urethane. First up, we have a comparison to the Zen U. As you can see, the Zen U hooks quite a bit more down lane and really quite a bit more everywhere. The thing about the Zen U that I think makes it that much stronger is that cover stock seems to have some sort of additive that makes it hook quite a bit down lane and makes it quite responsive once it gets off the end of the pattern. That core in the Zen U is also fairly big. While they didn't change the size of the core, they did reduce the density to change the RG and the differential and make it overall weaker. But it still is that large Zen core, and for me that core really revs up and picks up and gets going pretty quick, and that makes the Zen U a pretty strong urethane option that I can cover a lot of boards with whenever I'm on something shorter or something that demands big angles, like if you were to bowl on something similar to the Cheetah or something where the shot is sort of throw it to the gutter and throw something blendy. Next up, we have the pitch black. This is the epitome of traditional urethane. It hooks literally immediately for me and then really straightens out down the lane, where the 78U is a touch cleaner and rounds off of it a touch more once it gets off the pattern, but you can see they complement each other pretty well. The pitch black for me is on a little bit weaker pin, so my pitch black's a 5-inch pin. It's just over my bridge, and it does typically need to be really in front of me on some pretty flat stuff to look good. This was just the beat up house shot, and so the pitch black I had a pretty hard time getting it to shape right, where I was still able to use the Zen U and take some of that friction and use it to my advantage, and it really didn't go the same way with the pitch black. The 78U comes out December 15th, so come see me at Balls of Fame Pro Shops or go to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop to pick yours up. Please like, subscribe. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.